Today we're supposed to be discussing part 3, is that correct? Of the topic assurance of salvation. Amen? As I was saying from the Bible class and Sunday school, these things I taught you from communion and enter salvation, from salvation, assurance of salvation. I don't know if you're really keeping record of all this. Please do, because as I'm talking now, most words that come out are coming out for a purpose, coming out from Almighty God for something, for your update, for your knowledge, to equip you proper and better. Praise the Lord. And listen, there is no way you become a Christian without the word. Amen. Before, people of God were not known as Christians until something happened in Antioch, where people that profess and teach and proclaim the name of Christ in the city of Antioch were found to be living, behaving, acting like Christ himself. And they looked at them, the people of Antioch put them together and said, these ones indeed are Christ-like people. From that day, the followers of Christ adopted the name Christians. But it's interesting to know that in our own generation, we don't, or probably we added, amen. From being a Christian, we believe that wasn't enough. We need to answer born again to show that we have been lifted. Praise the Lord. And if you agree with me, the word born again came out from the book of John, chapter 3. Praise the Lord. Reading from verse 3, the activities that took place between Jesus and Nicodemus. Praise the Lord. And Jesus was answering him and saying that except you are born again. And the man asked question, how can I be born again? He said you must be born of water and spirit before you could enter the kingdom of God, which means born again, if well perfected in your life, means you are qualified for eternity. Praise the Lord. And the makeup of it demands that you should be born of water and spirit. But interestingly, we relegated that of the spirit to the background. Everyone was going for the water baptism, as if that's the end thing. Whereas water baptism is just a symbol and a demonstration that today you identify with the people of Christ. And it is demonstrated in your life. You were dipped inside the water the way he was buried, and you're brought out of the water, demonstrating that he resurrected. And you see, there's simply a symbol and a demonstration. People dwell there, and many people have gone away from the side of the Spirit. So what do we have in Christianity today? People that are born of water alone. Too many of them do not have Spirit in them. And if you do not have the Spirit in you, you can't have the Word in you. Praise the Lord. Baptism cannot plant the Word in you. It cannot grow your spirit. It is the Spirit of God in you that grows the Word of God in you, the anointing in you, the knowledge in you, and makes you a friend and a son to Jesus Christ. Why are people running away from Spirit and rushing to water? At the end of the day, so many people, instead of washing out, they are washing in. Praise the Lord. Or what do you think of someone that wants to do baptism and decided to go to Baptist? Praise the Lord. Are you here with me? Why are you washing out or you're washing in? Many times baptism has become an instrument and a source of initiation. Too many people in the process of baptism have initiated into water cultism, water spirit cultism. And they abandon the real deal, the real issue, the main topic, which is the Spirit. And do you know what? Even Bible said that what beareth witness for us in heaven is what? The Spirit. Romans 8:16. He said, it is the Spirit of God that bears witness with our own spirit that we are the children of God. It is not the water baptism. Amen. And like I tell you, you cannot grow the Spirit without the Word. The Bible says in the book of 1 John 5:7 that there are 3 things that bear witness for God in heaven. And they are the Father, the Word, and the Spirit. Can't you see? Even in heaven, where witnesses will be called upon to prove that my deacon is a born again, water will not be there. Praise the Lord. Who are going to be there? The Father will be there. Jesus will testify. The Spirit of God will testify. The Word of God, that is Jesus, will testify. And the Word in you is Jesus in you. When you grow the Word in you, you're growing the Jesus in you. And that is why it's important you can't overemphasize. It's important you can't do without the Word. Praise the Lord. You read the Word and digest the Word. You don't read the Word as literature. And you see, until we start laying emphasis and paying attention on the Word, everyone, every child of God and servant of God should, even anyone that believes he has a call, should, as a matter of important and urgency, pay attention to Word. And you don't read Word to look for trouble. Read Word that will inform you, educate you, save you, and also help you to bless others, to be a blessing to others. Praise the Lord. When you have the words in you, you are equipped. Praise the Lord. So if you're coming to church or going to any church, let the Word of God be the most important thing you're going there to do. If you stay at home, read your Word. Praise the Lord. That will help you grow. Amen. If you have the Word in you, nobody can deceive you. Praise the Lord. And that's why most times when I want to preach, I have to take a step or steps back to where I stopped previously in order to carry you along, so that when I come back to where I'm supposed to start, you have the knowledge and understanding of what we're going to. Praise God. Funny enough, I remember there was a time when I started newly, I started to preach for 3 hours. People started screaming. That we will close late, we close late. I say, God, help me reduce it. I come down to 2 hours. I stand and preach for 2 hours. You know why? Because what to say is never lacking in my mouth. Because I allow God to preach His word through me. Today, I preach an hour plus mostly. And sometimes 1 hour on the dot. Or a day like this, it will be less because testimony has taken over the time. But what I will not do is to preach the word for 30 minutes. Count me out. If I was spending 3 hours preaching the gospel, I still have people that do not understand what I was saying. I give them 2 hours. The same thing. If I give 30 minutes, that means I'm going to carry everybody to hell. In fact, I will leave you to hell because I'm not going with you. Amen. But it's not your portion. The reason why I'm sweating it out here every day, because I do not want you to be deceived. I want you to make heaven. We are held to the Lord Jesus. So the word is important. And please, anytime the word of God is coming and something is telling you, this man close, or you don't spend too much time, or oh, I want to go somewhere. You know what you do? Tell that voice or that spirit, Holy Ghost. Just talk and small so that your neighbor will understand. Holy Ghost. Because that voice is depriving you the glory of God and the beauty of heavens. Can I hear them to that? But never mind. I will not keep you too long. Praise God. Last week I treated one of the steps to assurance of salvation, the characters, that you need to have. Praise the Lord. You can see the breakdown of it, and I say number 1, says, believe on the name of the Son of God. If you believe on that name, praise the Lord, you are right there. But I told you, it is not just believe as you know. It is believe in its totality, whatever that name represents. And say no to everything the name says no to. And accept whatever the name says you should accept. Praise the Lord. But today, I don't want to dwell so much there. Let me take you to point number 2, which says total submission to our Lord Jesus Christ. Assurance of salvation. If you must have your salvation guaranteed, praise the Lord. You have received your salvation, you are a born again Christian. You know, like I said, we have shifted from answering a Christian, today we're answering born again. But are we truly one? The answer is no. Because you cannot be a born again without the word of God in you. Praise the Lord. You can't be a born again and at the same time the character of Christ is not in you. If those that answer Christians have the characters of Christ, then you that is answering a born again is supposed to be higher in righteousness and holiness. Is that correct? But the unfortunate thing is that the character of Christ is not even in us, and we've jumped in a Christian, we added born again as another title. Level. Praise the Lord. Born again means you have been transformed. Born again means you've let go everything worldly, everything about this flesh and these desires. You are now spiritually packaged. You are now spiritually inclined. You are being controlled by the Spirit of God. You are being, manipulated by the Spirit of God. It's either Satan manipulates you or God manipulates you, because the Bible says you are either a slave to righteousness or a slave to unrighteousness. But you can't escape being a slave. Amen. Are you? Yes. So, I say total submission. Total submission to our Lord Jesus Christ. Now, what is submission? To place yourself. Submission simply means to place yourself. Or let's simply say to place oneself under the authority. We're talking about submission to our Lord Jesus Christ. So it's like placing yourself under the authority of Jesus Christ. Are you there? Placing yourself under the authority of Jesus Christ. And also giving up your will. Giving up your will. Praise the Lord. Your interest. Oh, somebody is taking it down. You are right. I'll start from the beginning again. To place yourself under the authority of Christ. And also to give up your will, interest, your rights and thoughts to the will and teachings of Christ. So you don't just surrender yourself to the authority, you also surrender your desires. You surrender your plans, you surrender your will, you surrender everything that concerns you unto who? Jesus Christ. Praise the Lord. Because if you say to yourself, I have surrendered to Christ, but you're still being controlled by the things around you, you're still being controlled by your will and desires, you're still being controlled by the world and worldly things and worldly people, it means you have not really submitted to Christ. Praise the Lord. You're like that man who brought in Christ into the house and took him upstairs and gave him a room well decorated, had everything in place fixed for him. The AC was working, refrigerator was working, and even the waiter, the maid, if you like, that will come to serve him whenever he's hungry, on the standby. Praise the Lord. And the enemies came in the night, operated at the sitting room, only for the man to take notice of that and return back to Christ and say, why? But you are in this house And Christ said, yeah, because you gave me only the room. You did not include the sitting room. Hope you remember the story, don't you? God bless you. So that is exactly what it looks like when you say, I am now born again, I'm giving my life to Christ, but you still control the things that flows in your mind. Anything you want to do, you don't check if God permits that. You don't pray and ask God, is he in line with your will? You go ahead doing it because everyone is doing it. Most people today, when they see you praying and seeking the face of God in all your actions, some will call you holier than thou. Some will call you superstitious people. Praise the Lord. Some men of God say you don't even need to consult a prophet. But I tell you, there is no man of God that does not consult prophets. Because they do not want to lose you in their church, they will tell you you don't need to consult the prophet, just believe and go ahead. And the same thing they teach at the altar, they say just believe it. Some will say picture in your mind, fix it in your mind, claim it. If all that bothers, all you need is bothers on how you think and how you program it in your mind, then why do you need Christ? Then why are you praying? Why do you go into fasting and prayer? Why do you go for vigil night? Why are these people at the same time calling for 100 days prayer? Sometimes somebody will just wake up and say 100 days prayer and fasting. Everybody should come to the stadium. Everybody should come to Asoro. Nobody has organized that kind of prayer in my village. It's all at Abuja. It shows as a motive. Until you call for 100 days prayer, calling all the men of God, posting it and reaching out to people through Facebook, through Instagram and wherever, and say that prayer is holding in my village. But nobody will give you a cup of tea. I'll know your serious. Praise the Lord. Put your hands for the Lord. So we're talking about submission. Have you really submitted to God? I remember those days, if you say, when born again started, I hope I preached a message here about born again, have I? See, the way they're looking at me, that is the problem. I preached, I made it a topic and a running series. Are you a born again? I addressed this issue of born again. So you don't wake up and start claiming to be a born again when your life is not reflecting holiness and righteousness. When the Spirit of God is not operating through you or living in you. It is the Spirit that bears witness that we are, not your word. Praise the Lord. If you say you are born again, has the Spirit of God confirmed it? I don't know if I'm saying something. Can somebody read that portion? Romans 6. Or is it 8:16? Romans 8:16. Romans 8:16.
16 says, for his spirit joins with our spirit to affirm that we are God's children.
God bless you. Is it like that in your Bible?
Yes, sir.
My translation says, the Spirit himself bears witness with our spirit that we are children of God. So for you to come out and say, I'm a born again Christian, the question someone should ask you is, has the Spirit of God confirmed it as a witness? Amen. Now in our generation we move from claiming to be a born again, now we claim to be tongued Christian. Somebody said that a man of God was praying in tongue, and as he was praying in tongue, he was calling foreign currency. Imagine somebody saying blah 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 dollar, blah 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 pound, blah 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 euro. And somebody was asking, are you serving God of euro, pounds, and dollars, or is this Almighty God? That is how decayed Christianity has got. Praise the Lord. That's the level of immorality in Christianity. That is how Mammon has taken over the churches of God. someone will be speaking in tongues and calling dollars. Say heaven, no dollar. They do it for heaven. They're not talking to me. No. The answer is no. Praise the Lord. Total submission to God demands that you submit yourself under his authority. That is to say, he should be totally in control. Amen. In control of everything about you. You know, when people hear things like this, the fear is that, will I be able? It is very simple to allow God control your lifestyle and your affairs. Very simple. And you know, if you're able to move on to that life, you will not have problem in this world. Praise the Lord. Because everything that comes your way, you know that God has programmed it. People are asking questions, is God still existing? True or false? Because every of their plans are working against God's plan and purpose in their life at that moment. The Bible says you ask, you do not receive, because you ask to spend it onto your flesh. And our Jesus Christ destroyed the flesh when he was crucified. Are you with me? But you're trying to bring this flesh back to life, here your lifestyle, and you expect Jesus to come and help you. How can he help you to exhume what he buried, to bring back to life what he destroyed? Let me teach you something. And everything in this life today is centered on what? Flesh. If you take away the desires of the flesh, this world will be a beautiful place. Even in your life, you take away the desires of your flesh, it will be easier for you to serve God. Are you with me? Praise the Lord. Hallelujah. Let me take you to some portion in the Bible to help us break it down. Amen. But small right up here says, in case you want to put something down, we have assurance of eternal life if we submit to Jesus as Lord of our lives, and sincerely endeavor to obey his command. We have this assurance if we submit unto Jesus our lives and sincerely ready to obey his command. That is what we are talking about. Submitting your life and sincerely also. Sometimes you submit your life to Christ on Sunday morning. By Monday morning you collect it back. Some people do that, isn't it? That is why every day we do altar call. Somebody says, I think I read this in somewhere. He said, man of God did altar call. And people donated their cars, car keys, house keys, documents, money. Praise the Lord. And everybody was clapping for the man of God. Praise God. This man can preach. This man can touch someone to give. Praise God. And the man left the pulpit. Another man of God climbed and preached. When he finished preaching, everybody donated the oracle, the juju, the cords, the ring, the charm. Praise the Lord. And all of them were set on fire. Praise God. So who is the better preacher here? Be the judge. And I know you're going to judge this according to your need, desires, and conscience. Put your hands on the Lord Jesus. Amen. So the answer you have in your mindset now determines what you want, even as you're seated before God. Amen. James chapter 4, verse number 7. The reality is that even those that donated the chap, praise the Lord, can still go back and collect it from another source. Is it true? You're not talking. That is why sometimes people will give it to Christ, submit, tomorrow they will take it back. After a period of time, they say, I thought if I submit to Christ, all my juju, praise the Lord, I will become millionaire overnight. The witches and wizards will not sing at my window again. By the time the witches or the wizards, deliver their usual song by your window side, you wake up in the morning and say, if I don't collect this juju back, I will return back. That's because you don't know whom you're serving. James 4:7.
James 4:7 says, so humble yourself before God. Resist the devil and he will flee from you. The only way to resist the devil is to humble. How do you humble yourself? Submit. Praise the Lord. Somebody say, how do I resist the devil? How do I say no? How do I stand against them? I don't have power. You have the power. The power starts from you handing over your entire self, your will and desire to God, and say, God, from today, be my everything. Praise the Lord. Let me ask you one simple question. Those days we have slaves and masters. Today we don't have slaves and masters, even though some still run that anyway by character and attitude. But I think what we have today is maids and masters, right? Or say workers. But I think maid better shoot this story I'm giving out now. Or the question rather, if you have a maid, right? Or have someone that totally depends on you in everything. Security, provisions, everything. Praise God. And someone wants to beat that child. Definitely in your house. Because your maid stays in your house. Praise the Lord. What do you do when that intruder, that enemy, that beater comes to beat your maid? What do you do? You sure? First of all, you challenge, so you don't even have respect for me. So if there's something my maid did to you, you can't even say, let me report to Oga first. Do you know what it means walking into my house and beating up my maid? He did not respect me. You should have shown respect to me. Is that correct? Yes. Come to think of it, we are made as slaves to Jesus Christ. Fully, not half. Total, not halfway. Praise the Lord. And Satan wants to beat us up. Who will appear? See what I mean? The best way to resist Satan and all his trouble is to submit. When you submit, when they come after you, he will show. Praise the Lord. But if you're the child that says to your master, look, it's not everything you ask me to do, I will do. I have my own problem, I will solve it. Praise the Lord. Maybe the time the enemies or they want to beat you up will be the time you choose for yourself, not for madam. Amen. And because you choose those time for yourself, you're not going to be inside the house. Is that correct? You'll be somewhere where the demands of your desire will take you to. And they'll beat you up there. By the time you return back to complain to your madam or that they beat me up or who? So someone say, if you are in this house, will somebody come here to beat you? That's the way it plays out. If you want to resist Satan, you want to say no to trial, you want to say no to temptations, you want to say no to habits. People say it is difficult. There is no habit that you cannot stop if you submit to Christ. Are you with me? There is no habit you cannot say no. If Christ runs your life, because every habit has a spirit in charge of it. Praise the Lord. That's why if you are a drunkard or you go smoker, when the spirit in you feel like smoking, it will trigger the urge in you. Is it true of us? And that spirit will make sure you never rest until you smoke. The moment you take the first sip, that spirit will say, thank you. Your head will drop small. Is it true of us? You tell they're looking at me. Even if answer now, they look at me now, only they no smoke. You never take it. Okay, maybe I show you. Put your hands on the left. You take the second one. Yeah. Close your eye for a little while. You're beginning to hear fine now. Oh. When you take the third one, you're normal. The spirit is okay. It will allow you to take the remaining one at your pace. Is it true for us? How many of you understand? Amen. Because you have given the spirit what he desires. It's not only cigarette that is a habit. Eating too is a habit. Not so. Some people are habitual eaters, loquacious. Praise the Lord. As you're eating from right hand, left they find another food. True of us. If you see person when they eat like that, pray for them. Pray. Too much of eating to the habit. And anytime there is no food, nobody becomes your friend. You fight everyone, you do anything, you sell anything to make get that food available. Amen. Everything that is not of God has a spirit standing to project it in your life. That's why it's a habit. Praise the Lord. Womanizing is a habit. Womanizing is a habit. Men can testify to that. Whether you like me or not, I don't mind. If the spirit is in you as a man, no matter how, that is why some women will say, my husband said they can wear trousers, so I pity you. If your husband says you should be wearing trousers, number one is a womanizer, so I pity you. Because there is no way you wear trousers to keep him at home. How many type of shape you get? No, that's something. Eh? Only one. How many do you think there? Plenty. Amen. So let's say your own are puff shape. Even if there is no puff, let's use it as analysis. That puff shape you get when you wear trousers, your trousers will be same puff. When he comes outside walking on the road, he will see another one like donut shape. You can't compare donut and puff. The difference is very, and man is adventurous in nature. I've been eating puff. I need to touch this donut to know what it feels like. Let me know which people when they chop donut. Am I communicating? Some men are eyeing me. But it's a spirit and it's a habit. Praise the Lord. Until you get on one day and say, every spirit behind this Holy Ghost. Then when you see a woman, you don't see shape, you just see a woman. Praise the Lord. Are you with me? And women are very adventurous and in fact enterprising. Because if the shape is not there, they manufacture it. They design it. If Bobrisky can get caught, we're in trouble. Anybody can have it as they want. Put their hands on the Jesus. Let the spirit die in you, then you'll be able to say no to these desires. And listen to me, that spirit cannot die until you submit yourself to. So if your husband is telling you, "Honey, wear trousers so that I love you and pity you," just tell me you need deliverance. Go and make customers. The good thing here is that I don't collect money, it's free of charge. Praise the Lord. I'm telling you the gospel truth. Your husband should be able to love you the way you are. As a matter of fact, if your husband did not love you naturally, then you have a problem. Your husband has artificial sense and height. If you're here, please don't be offended. I'm only trying to cast out that demon from you. That means amen. Praise the Lord. It is artificial eye and sense you have. How can you live nature and love artificial? Is it not? Everybody looking at me means everybody is guilty. Is it not? Until you begin to see nature and appreciate it. Okay, if you love this artificial, is it God you give glory now? You're not talking to someone that put PART3 for face, you know. Do everything, change the color. Praise the Lord. Now that's why you like. You see the one that comes as God created. The even Bible says, "Come as you are." You still say no to no one, and you say you have godly eye in you. Do you? Do you have Spirit of God in you? Let me tell you something. If you have Spirit of God in you, when you see things like that, your spirit will be pricked. Jesus wept in the Bible. He did not weep because he could not help the situation. He wept because he saw ignorance and unbelief. Even around Martha and Mary, who had been his friends. So when Jesus sees us with all these things like this in the house of God, he weeps again. Amen. And as a woman, you think that's the best way to get your husband and keep it at home. See, if you fail and cannot use your character to keep your husband at home, you're losing him. Painting cannot keep him at home. You can't be a better painter. There are professional painters. They collect money for it. In fact, they are very rich through painting. So how many are you going to paint? In fact, how many tools of painting equipment or paint do you have in your house? How many colors of paint do you have? I told you I saw when they call themselves makeup artists, when they were preparing somebody for picture, wedding picture. After all the painting and blushing and brushing, you know, they finished with the face. They came down to the neck. And they go to the shoulder. So that when they wear, show me the same color for here will be for. So if you are using paint to keep your husband at home, do you paint rich that place? It's simple. Because when you connect his eyes to those paintings, he will begin to appreciate painting. Not so. You're not talking to me. If you make me as a wife or husband to love painting, I'll begin to go and collect painting anywhere I see it. Go back. And if you fail to paint very well, is it that I correct you or I abandon you and look for a better painter? You don't need these things to keep your husband at home. Praise the Lord. Our people, the place I came from, he said, if you want to keep your man at home, use two things: his stomach and good character, submission. Not so. One man was troubled by the wife. I don't know why I'm taking this today. Maybe I'm ministering to someone. One man was troubled by the wife so much. This man has met everybody to come and help. I know some women, they are blessed with stubborn. So after everything, this woman was still standing. When a woman is in charge of the house, the man is in trouble. Because even when the man is saying, I need peace, he will look at you and say, now today, when I never reach. Praise the Lord. So the woman was like, he never reach. Now he will tell me when peace will enter this house. Praise God. The man now went to meet the elders. The elders tried to mediate, it don't work. Then he seek for advice. He went to one elder And they asked the elder, as a traditional person, are you listening to me? That's the extent a man can go if the home is not at peace. Don't allow your home to get to that level. They know they take a no strong woman or wise woman. If your home is not at peace and you cannot do it, you're not wise or you're foolish. I know you don't like what I'm saying, but I have to prepare you for a peaceful home and for eternity. Help me say amen now. Hey! So you know what the man did? He went to meet the elder and asked the elder, if I want to drive my wife, what do I do? That is to say, if you want to send a woman home, traditionally there is something you do. In a civilized world, you go to court, isn't it? In our place, you know what you need to do? Either you pull down the roof of the house, or you cut the bed. You know, the days these laws were in existence, we have thatch houses and beds made of wood or raffia palm, I don't know. Am I right? God bless you. So the law says, it's either you cut the bed with knife, or you pull down the roof. That woman has no choice. In fact, nobody will judge that case until after 1 year. Are you there? So you know what the man did? He said, okay, is that the only thing? Because if any woman go, when your people talk to you, come by, say it's not going anywhere. When a woman is ready to destroy the man and so, but it's not our portion. Yeah. So the man woke up. He went to the house. He pulled out the zinc. He brought out the food. He cut it into two. They now ask him why. Now what are you supposed to do? He said, no, I want guarantee it. Anyone when they walk, they can walk. Amen. Instead, they will say, I don't know well. I want to make sure. If I fail this side, I'll get this side. Don't allow your home to get there. The only thing you need is submit. Praise the Lord. Make sure your husband remains the head of the house. Your career, notwithstanding. Your money, notwithstanding. Praise the Lord. Educational background, qualification, you are still the one. You know what interesting thing? If you interview the richest woman in Nigeria, you know her. I'm not calling her name, but I know that you know her. Amen. If you interview her now, she will tell you, I don't joke with my family. I cook the food. I put it in the fridge. I go to work. I love my family as much as I love my job. I would not want my job to interfere with my family. You know what I mean? Is it true? God bless you. You need a senator of the Federal Republic of Nigeria now, or a deputy governor, and ask her, how do you combine your role as a wife and mother side by side with your position as the political head, as a manager? What will he answer? I don't joke with it. I program myself. By Saturdays, I prepare the food that will take us for 1 week. I put it in the fridge, and I go to work. Is it true? Are they doing it? No. Why are they saying so? Even those people that say they are feminists, why are they telling you this on the pages of paper and on television? Because they know that is the right thing to do. Are they doing it? No. Are you learning from here now? Because they will, when you sit with them, they will tell you, gone are the days when women position are in the kitchen. But thank God for Baba. Thank God for Baba. Baba has a name for it. The other room. So whether you get office for the World Trade Center in New York, as far as the house is concerned, you belong to, I don't know if you're learning there. And the interesting thing is that the day Baba made this comment, now women come and worry, I shall never complain. Did she complain? Because they take Panadol for another person's headache. The woman knew her position. Women are shouting and screaming. We're talking submission here. Because you cannot submit to God and refuse to submit to your husband if you are a woman of God and woman in Christ. Am I making some points? Yes, sir. Put your hands for the Lord Jesus. So like the Bible said in the book of James 4:7, if you resist the devil, he will run away. And I'm teaching you how to resist the devil. To resist the devil is to submit your desire, submit your will, submit your plan. God will screen it. God will bless it. And God will not allow Satan to interfere with it. Amen. If the Spirit of God is in control of your life, Satan cannot control you again. True or false? Simply the truth. So if you must resist devil, you can't resist devil on your own. Because the battle is not of flesh and it is spiritual. And if you're not strong in the spirit, you can't say no to spirits. Let us check another portion because of time. Job 22 verse 21 quickly. Job 22 verse 21. Job 22. If you're there, please read.
Job 22:21 says, submit to God and you will have peace. Then things will go well for you.
God bless you. Did you hear that? For those of us that say we don't have peace in our home, we don't have peace in our life. My life is in crisis. My business is in crisis. My home is in crisis. It is because God is not in charge. Jesus is not respected. Praise the Lord. If you need peace in your business, submit that business unto Christ. Are you there? Let Christ be a stakeholder in your business. The business will grow. And you know how Christ can be a stakeholder in your business? By you paying your tithes. Praise the Lord. You make him a stakeholder. You submit the business. And every step you want to take, tell him. If you want to import umbrella, say, Baba, that's our business. I want to import umbrella. Are you still there? And if he says, go ahead, even if nobody is selling, you will sell. That is how to submit it to him. Praise the Lord. You don't submit the business to him, for instance, and you use the money for the business to do something that will provoke the Spirit of God. You pull him and drive him away from the business. Amen. You want to submit your home to Christ, I've just told you. You need peace in your home. And address the issue of women unto the men. Men, if you want Christ to reign in your home, matrimonial home, the Lord of God said, love your wife. So many people say love is a complicated matter. That's because there are two spirits in you. Demon and Christ struggling to take a place. If not, love is not complicated because God himself is 1 John 4:8. God is love. So the moment you love God, naturally, the love of God is flowing in you. And you start to love anything God loves. You can't resist it. Praise the Lord. And again, you begin to follow the instructions of God. What did God say concerning a home unto a man? He said, love your wife. And if decodes the meaning and the character of love, it does not complain. Is it true? Stop complaining your wife. It does not beat. Love no they beat. They beat. Cannot slap. So don't slap. Praise the Lord. Love does not keep malice. Don't keep malice. Are you seeing that? Praise the Lord. And also, love does not hate. So you can't hate your wife. Praise God. Is love jealous? Love is jealous. Come on. Amen. Because what you love, so God so loved us that he he wouldn't want Satan to come near. Is it true? Yes. Is it not jealous? Even God said, I'm a jealous God. Don't misunderstand this. There are two types of jealousness. There is jealous that protects what you have and inspire you sometimes to go higher. Amen. But there is jealous that pulls down and destroys. That one is from the wicked one. So love does not have the other wicked one. Amen. It has godly jealousy. The one that secures and protects what he loves. So you need to secure and protect your wife. And because love is jealousy, you don't share your body with another woman. Woman, I expect you to shout here now because this is your faith. Put your hand to the Lord. You know, I stand for equity, fair play, and justice. Praise the Lord. And that's what God represents also. So men, you do not have reason to share your body, share your money with another woman. You are now disobeying the law of marriage. And the commandment of God towards you, unto you in marriage institution, he said, love your wife. And love does not starve what he loves. Love gives freely. Is that correct? Yes, that's why the scripture says, two of you, husband and wife, can never say no to each other. Listen, when a man practices love at home and woman practices submission at home, that home is the home of God. True of us? Yes. Praise the Lord. You discover that when this love and submission are in practice, nobody needs artificial anything. Is that correct? Mm-hmm. You don't. Everything will flow naturally. Praise God. So if you want your home to be at peace, praise God, submit your home to Christ. How do you do that? By practicing the laws of marriage, love and submission. Amen. Amen. Anything in your life that you want to be according to God's plan and purpose, submit it. And you see that all these things mentioned, if Christ is in charge, Satan cannot violate anything. So that's why the Bible says in James, if you want to resist, submit. And in Job here it says, if you need peace, submit. Let's see what Hebrews said. I'm rushing now. Hebrews 5:8. Hebrews chapter 5, verse number 8.
Hebrews 5:8 says, even though Jesus was God's son, he learned obedience from the things he suffered. Praise God.
God bless you. Though he was a son, yet he suffered. Yet he learned obedience by the things which he suffered. Praise God. Jesus learned obedience through suffering. As God who became a man, there was a transition time in his life. Jesus was born and he was raised like an ordinary person. Is it true? He became a carpenter. He suffered lack and want. If there was Gary in Jerusalem, Jesus drank Gary as he was growing. Praise the Lord. He did labor at jail. Amen. Why did God permit him to go through all this? One, to learn the characters of this life. Two, to feel the pain that human beings are feeling. And that's why the Bible says we have a high priest who feels what we feel. Why? Because while he was on this earth,
he walked and lived like a man. Praise the Lord. And he was subjected to the rules of the family, the rules of the Jewish tradition, and even the rules of the Roman government who was in charge and ruling the people of Israel at that time. Are you with me? The Bible says he learned so many of these things. How? By obeying these rules. So today you say you are a child of God and you disobey rules. Who is your father? You disobey government rules, you disobey the rules in the church, you disobey the rules in your home, you disobey the rules of marriage. Who is your father? Satan. Because our Jesus, while living on earth, obeyed all the rules. No, he was a son of God. So no disobedience was found in him. And that's why the Bible ended up saying he had no stain. Are you there?
Yes, sir.
So the day you start living in disobedience, you are no more submitting. You have not submitted. You are not of Christ. Amen. So from today, learn to obey the rules anywhere you find yourself. Praise the Lord. Some people will go to even church and they feel too big to obey the rules. You hear things like, it's not like this in my church. Your law's too big. Amen. I told you somebody came from UK to this church while we were there to do deliverance. He left Manchester down to Lagos. Praise the Lord. From Lekki, she drove herself down to Council where we had our church there. Praise God. She came to the church with trousers, and the usher says, not divine love assembly. Probably the place she was coming from, they wear trousers. I don't know what they do there, I know what I'm doing here. I don't know the God that is leading them, I know the one that is leading me. And what he says I should do, I will do. I will not do what they are doing because I wasn't there when they were sent. She said she's not going to do that. Praise the Lord. Even one of the ushers humbly donated a wrapper for her. She said, I don't need it. Then, thank God for my ushers. And I still have those level of ushers who still understand our code. Amen. My usher told her, you are not entering this church. He said, let me see the man of God. I said, you will not enter. Not when you enter is the man of God. She had to drag herself back to Lekki, spend days as it pleases her, flew back to Manchester. Who loses? I will not tell you other stories about that. What happened after? Somebody came to this place last year to pastor husband and wife. They opened that door, they were asked to tie their hair. The woman was doing like it. And you are the pastor. Is it what your Bible taught you? Even if your own Bible is different from my own, because it's possible. Jehovah's Witness, get your own. Praise the Lord. Church, 7 days of the Church of Latter-day Saints, they get their own. Go back. People get plenty. 7-day Adventists get their own. Praise the Lord. So if your one says you should leave your head open, but the place you want to come and receive deliverance, say, cover your head. You're doing like it. When you know I didn't finish, will you force me to pray for you? Or will you force the spirit in charge of here that says you must cover your head to pray for you by force? I don't know. Jesus lived in obedience. Why do you love disobedience? Praise the Lord. Hallelujah. I remember 2 people that came here last 2 months or last month. One from north, one from east.
But nobody from South. Simple instruction. Lose your head, do like this. They are doing like it. For me, go and do your deliverance somewhere. You know, sometimes people will call me out there and say, I beg, find who will deliver you for your side. They say, no, I want to come to Lagos. I say, look for them, some there, Port Harcourt, look for deliverance minister. After months, they will come in. We can't find anyone. But when you finally open the door, they say, cover your head. You want to show power. In my own territory. Disobedience will not take you anywhere. Praise the Lord. Jesus operated in obedience. And you say you're a servant of God. You say you're following his footsteps. That's why I said nobody is a born again. It's the English one that when they are praying, they are calling dollar. Or the one that said when they're speaking in tongues, you know, I told you my son said that they said I should speak in tongues, and I look at the pastor and say, how? He said, speak. I said, I can't speak. He said, the pastor was shaking my head, speak now, speak, speak. And my friend said, say something. Then I sat there, I said, yes, only keep it up, keep it up. Is it the people you believe that have the Spirit of God? Even when, do you know, Paul said, tongue is the least of all the gifts. If there's anyone I would choose, he said, I will not choose tongue. And he said, when 4 people, 2, 3, 4 people are speaking in tongue at a time, he said it's confusion. He said, one at a time. And when one is speaking, one should be interpreting. Otherwise, everyone is simply making a noise. You've not seen it in your Bible. See the way they are looking at you. It's not the same Bible we read. But sometimes they say, oh yeah. Every family in the meeting, pray tongue now. You're not going to hear when somebody will say, Father, as many that are after me in my family. You won't hear. You just hear, you mean that after Rabba, demon will pack a load and go. And we not deceiving ourselves. Obey simple instruction. Bible say, ask. Ask. He said, if you ask and did not receive because you did not ask accordingly. Let me ask you. You that speak and pray, talk, which time and how would you know that you ask whether amiss or according to his will? Amen. Confusion everywhere. That is why nobody is in Christ. We just, as a Christian, the Bible says it is the Spirit of God that witness in us that we are children of God, which means the Spirit will confirm in you. Revelation of God will prove to you that you are in Christ. Not because you're speaking in tongue, not because you belong to a particular church. There are signs that will prove it in you. Let me rush. Praise God. Luke chapter 22, verse number 42. Luke 22, verse 42. Are you there?
Luke 22. 42 says, Father, if you are willing, please take this cup of suffering away from me. Yet I want your way to be done, not mine.
God bless you. When you submit yourself to God, even when you're going through challenges, you still seek his face in it. You still find out from him, Father, is it your will that I should go through this? Because some challenges are meant to bring promotion in your life. Some challenges are meant to open up your revelation and understanding. Do you understand that? If you refuse and run away from such challenges, you can never learn anything. I told you that. How did God train me? That's why when I tell you, people should stop this mentality of my jail has to ordain me before I work for God. That is how to put it, teachings and the doctrines from the pit of hell. It is God that will train you, anoint you, and send you out. Praise the Lord. When Jesus was living, what did he say? I will send you a comforter who will teach you the word, who will empower you. Is that correct? Yes, so why are you looking for someone to empower you when the Holy Spirit has been made available, waiting for you to connect? Praise God. That's because we do not follow the instruction. That's because we don't understand who we are. That's because we never believed this Jesus. We never submitted. Let's look at that portion again. 22:42. Father, if it's your will, take this cup away from me. Nevertheless, not my will but yours. There are some challenges that if you're going through it today, you meet a pastor will ask you, no, a child of God is supposed not to go through this. What is the time that a child of God is supposed to go through? And when you tell them like that, that person will start crying. He will change church, blame pastor, and walk away. And people like that end up going to meet native doctor. One man of God took charge of a particular church. When he took over the church, he started bragging, I will never go into fasting because of Satan. Satan is under my feet. And his members were clapping for him. And the day I had it, I said, very soon your body will show you. It did not reach 5 years. Now madness the warrior. If I call the name, you will know. If I tell you the church, you will know. But today, my mouth. They say he began to behave like an epileptic person. He would saliva for the class. He said he cannot fast. Who are you? Jesus fasted. And the Bible, Jesus said, this cannot go except by fasting and praying. When you see people start bragging like that, they have something in their pockets. They're not following the biblical instruction. Are you still there? Nobody is above. The Bible said, everything I do, Jesus, the same thing you should do. Now only miracle they copy, they live suffering. I'm talking to someone. If the scripture said, everything I do, you will do more. Is the only miracle he did? No. Did he not pray until the sweat turned blood? You don't want to do that one. Yes, for the Lord. So when it comes to that, you select the sweet one and leave the bitter one. Thank God, brother reminded us that even in Last Supper, bitter leaf there inside. Praise God. It shows that this life is all about sweet and bitter. You cannot sweet. If you start sweeting from day one, go a right way, you will not last. If you sweet here, you go bitter here. That is the beauty of life. It means you will live long. So Jesus, the Bible said, even in his day said, if it's your will, let this cup. Come on. Jesus was a miracle worker, isn't he? Do you think he cannot command that cup to pass? But he said, let your will be done. Even after saying that, he was like, Papa, don't mind me, you don't mind me. Let him still be as you want it. If what I am going through now is the will of God, your prayer for it to stop is not helping me. me. Some people I won't fall come on. That is the truth. I told you where I grew, where God trained me, where the anointing started coming up, was in a house where everything the man needed was to kill me and destroy me and my family. And God said, if you survive here, you will be my deliverance minister. At a point he told me, if you die, I will take your soul. You have tried, but if you overcome, you work for me. People were telling me, are you the only pastor? Pastors were asking me, are you the only one that sees spirits? The end result was that every pastor I knew then deserted me. I had no friends in the work again. Praise the Lord. Why? I was saying, God, let your will be done. If I had said no to that, don't you think I have the right to run away from there, return to my place and tell Papa, the one killed me? My Papa will just carry me with his bicycle. Amen. He will bring better goat. They can protect my son. They go surround. Let nothing know. Every year, if nothing happens to my son, you have one big white ram unspotted. Don't you think it would have happened? Whether they will protect me or not, but my father would have done that. Praise the Lord. When my Jibo ran away, the wife ran away when the day they visited my house. I was supposed to go looking for another church. Amen. But because it is the will of God that I go through that. Amen. I was telling my leaders at the leadership class that one day I was in my office reading the Bible. This man appeared in my office and teared the Bible. Imagine the anger. He taught the Bible in the spirit. I was reading the book of Isaiah that I remember. And I look up to God and say, this Bible, this man taught, it's not me, it's you. If you fail to go and show yourself to him, that means if I come back, he will throw me and my Bible away. But if you go and prove yourself, before I will come back, he will run inside. Before I reached my house that day, the Lord saw me run inside. From that day, was no more coming outside till I back. Let your will be done. You see, we are standing and talking deliverance. Thank God for the testimony of the daughter of God. Many people have been raised to death in this, from death to life in this church. It is because I stood and suffered those things. It is because I said, God, let your will be done. I told you the story once that when I struggled to leave that compound, God said, you're not living until after 10 months. I asked him, 10 months, I will die here. And I say, you will not die still. And exactly 10th month, he gave me money, he moved me to another place. As if that place was going to be heaven. Listen, that place he moved me to, I saw the revelation. I saw the house. I entered the house in the realm. In the morning, an angel called me, come and check the house. When I got there, it was exactly the house. As I entered in the realm, so it was in the physical. I said, thank God, I'm going to have peace here. I paid for 2 years. After 1 year, the trouble started afresh. And I said, God, what happened? He said, this one, when you overcome, the ministry will start. The other one, that one is for anointing. Yeah, that's for the Lord Jesus. Let your will be done. Submit everything. Listen, what does it profit this flesh? You see, like I said, when you submit yourself to God, you will not feel this flesh again. You will know that this thing has no value. At that moment, I never valued anything here. I was walking spirit. Everything I feel and think and hear is spiritual. Completely half human, half spirit. And maybe if I told you, I did not test any food cooked for 6 months. God's instruction. I thought I was going to die the day I received instruction, but after 1 month I discovered that no be food they keep person alive. I was healthier, I was stronger, and more vibrant. And when God say eat. I say, no, I don't need it. I think I like it better like this. Put the hands for the Lord. Let the will of God be done. If you can, it can only be possible when you're ready to submit. Those things that look so impossible will become possible. Can I hear someone say that? Listen, there is nothing too difficult in serving God. There is nothing too difficult in submitting. All these things to God is a matter of decision. Someone will say, so I'm not going to enjoy this world. Yes, you will only enjoy the world God wants you to enjoy. Are you see that? But there is nothing you will not enjoy. But the reality is, those things will come from God. And you will have no sorrow. Are you flowing? When I was going through all this, I never thought of a car. Because I didn't even value the scheme. But when it was over, a day came, God said, you can't walk with your leg. Get a car. In fact, somebody gave me a bus first. I just came one day and said, God said I should give you this bus. Pastor is the witness to that. I said, really? He said, yes. Truly, he said, yes. 2004, I remember. I started driving the bus. One day I was driving the bus and God said, you don't need bus again, you need a car. So you see, it's a matter of you putting everything under God. The Bible says He knows what you need. Do you believe that? My life is a living testimony that indeed God knows what you need. You don't need to steal to get what you want. You don't need to commit any crime. Submit. At the fullness of time, He will give you what your life needs. Put your hands for the Lord Jesus. Maybe we'll take this last portion. I hope you're not angry with me. Ephesians 5:21 to 25. This is the last one. And we'll leave it for today. Ephesians.
Ephesians 5:21 says, and further, submit one another out of reverence for Christ. For wife, that means submit to your husband as the Lord. For the husband is the head of his wife, as Christ is the head of the church. He is the Savior of his body and the church. As the church submits to Christ, so your wife should submit to your husband in everything. 25. For husband, this means love your wife just as Christ loved the church. He gave up his life for her. Praise God.
God bless you. Please, I've said so much about husband and wife. I won't waste your time again, but please learn to love your wife. Men, learn to love. Praise the Lord. Hallelujah. God will give. If you don't have love, tell God, give me love so that I can love my wife. You know, God can give anything. Is it not true? Say, God, give me love so that I will love my wife. If you're lacking love, God will give you. Can I hear you? And you see, when you love your wife, the Bible says, let me tell you how it was. The Bible says, when a man findeth a wife, he findeth what? Number one, very good thing, which means all the women supposed to be very good. Very good. And also, obtain what? Favor. These are programs of God for humanity. Man, go and find a wife. You do click. God help you. Don't find second picking. Find the one. Don't find an agent. Find a wife. How do you do that? You start from the beginning of the teaching. Submit your desires to God. Am I correct? Yes. When you tell God I need a wife, praise God, He will guide you on to marry a wife. Praise God. When you marry a wife, praise God, your wife will submit and you will obtain favor. Who will obtain favor now? Man or woman? The man will obtain favor. What's the essence of that favor? To take care of the wife and children. If you go to the book of Genesis chapter 3, the Bible says that unto the woman, all your desires must come through your husband. Is that correct? So you now see what Bible says in Genesis is now being again confirmed in the New Testament, even in Ephesians. Praise the Lord. The moment you submit and your husband receive favor, it is the duty of the husband to do what? To provide. Then what is your duty? Submit. Submission here means you submit unto your husband, loyal, and submit your marriage to God. That is why most women have the responsibility of praying for their homes. And I hear many women say, God answer woman prayer fast. If you believe that with you, God bless you. As you know, God answers the prayer of women. God wants you, the woman, to be praying for your, so that you will be prospering. Amen. But the moment you start violating the rule from beginning, you did not confirm from God for your wife refused to submit, the man refused to love, how do you obtain the favor? You're not submitting. You can't disobey to receive from God. I told you once that every of God's promises is under obedience. It's hidden under obedience. When you start living the life of obedience, you can now open and collect every of His promises. If you're living in disobedience, you can't have access to that promises because the promises are under everything God said He will be. I will protect you. The arrow that comes in the night will not touch you. But that is when you serve Him in truth and is still under obedience. As it shall be given unto you. That's when you live in obedience. Every of God's law is hidden under and in obedience. When you obey His law, you receive His blessing. Praise the Lord. So, as you can see, let us start from our home. Everyone should submit his son to God. Every woman should start living according to the Bible outline for marriages. So also man, don't ask how will I take care of my wife. It is a responsibility God has given to you from beginning. Praise the Lord. So He will give you also what to use, what you need to take care of it. But today, men are delegating that assignment to wives. Is it not true? If a young man wants to marry, he's looking for a woman of career, a woman that has career. Praise God. Is it true of us? Why? If you ask the man why, in the country now, who can take care of? Only me cannot. You've already accepted failure. They give you exam and give you some paper to write. You write failure and expect to pass. Are you there? Praise the Lord. You don't say that. You say, God, it is you that established this ordinance of marriage. And the promise said, you will empower me to take care of my wife. Where is my portion? You know, I told you my friend from our Bible. You know, only one prayer point. And it was working for him. Some people will be killing themselves. Somebody told me that they do shaking deliverance. That is, if they shake and he won't go, they fall out. Shaking deliverance. The man will just be watching. When you're doing shaking deliverance or you're kicking them up, he will just be watching. By the time you sweat it out, finish, he said, Jehovah. Jehovah God! Where am I going? And you see, that prayer was because God cannot give His own to another person. Do you believe that? His own will remain for Him. And because He knows that it's only God that will give it, only God will deliver it, Jehovah woman. If you like, hit your head on the floor, you're praying and kicking demon. All I know is that what I want will come from my God. And what God prepared for me, He will give to me. Baba. That's show total dependence. You may see the man as a foolish man, but the man is telling you, I depend on God for everything. That is super wisdom. Super wisdom from that man. Some of us are saying, give it, I claim it. Whereas you don't believe in this God, you're claiming things. That is why I always say, I don't see who claim money, claim breakthrough, they break, money flow. You don't see? You can't receive anything by claiming. You walk your way into it in obedience. May God minister to you. Rise on your feet and say, Jesus, teach me how to submit everything about me. My life, my marriage, my work, my business, my career unto you. Because I know if I have these things in your hands, I am covered. I hand over my life. Because I know if you're in charge of my life, demon has no power over me. No authority will exercise any control over me. They cannot dictate for me. They cannot challenge what you started. Neither can they stop what is going on in my life for good. Say, Lord, I submit myself. I submit my life. I submit my business unto your hands. Search me out. Anything that is not giving you glory in my life, in my home, my business, in my career, take them away right now. So that everything about me will stand upright, looking up to you and submitting unto you, referencing you also as my Lord and my personal Savior. I want you to hand over your life to God. Pray now, pray. Take it to God in prayer. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. Submission. You cannot submit and take it back. Job said you need happiness, submit to God. Oh yes. If you want to resist demon, you want to resist any character, you want to resist any habit, James said, submit. And the Spirit of God will help you resist them. You want to resist the witches and wizards from coming into your house at night, submit your house, submit your children, submit your wife, submit your husband unto God. And no kingdom will rise against them. Because the Bible tells me that God jealously guides his own. The Bible said that whatsoever that is committed into his hand is safe. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. All your lifestyle, all your habits, all your desires, submit them now. Say, Lord, for all the desires I have in mind, anyone that is not giving you glory, I take them away. Thank you, Jesus. Riba seke mama shiri basara ma riba seke mama. Spirit of the Lord, the same way and manner I submit the entire Church of Divine Love Assembly into your hands. I submit, I hand over all the ministers into your hand, I hand over all the workers into your hand, and all the members, even home and those abroad. As the Lord be our God, be our guide, be in control, be in charge, be our minister, be everything unto us. For we do not want
by the right or left, want to stay focused and remain with you, walking our way to eternity. That's our desire. I hand over myself once more than ever before. Father, use me, my entire household, my house, my wife, my children. To say, run our life for us, oh God. Control our life for us. Direct our life for us. Let your will be our way. Let your desire be our desire. And take over our battle also. Call this moment a moment of rededication. Rededicate your life to God once more. Say, Father, I am rededicating my life unto you. Hey! Lift up your hands if you're here. There are those this message minister to. God will touch you now and bless you. As many that this message minister to, the Holy Spirit will touch you now. It will empower you. It will revive you. It will turn you around. And I see him throwing away every unwanted spirit, every unwanted character, every unwanted attitude, every unwanted lie, every unwanted belief. Throwing them away to the pit of hell. Out of your life into the pit of hell. Out of your life into the pit of hell. In the name of Jesus. And I see God filling you with the spirit of confidence, the spirit of followership, the spirit of submission. In the mighty name of Jesus. I see God filling you with the spirit of love. The spirit of worship unto Almighty God. I see God turning you around for good. Because I see him blessing you and anointing you also. And I see you singing in a different tune. In a glorious tune. And I hear you say, Jesus! A day like this, God will say, I will not let you be my son until I touch someone I want to touch. Holy Spirit, you're free now. Yes. Thank you. It is purely the Lord's doing. If I were you, I would be in the Spirit. I would say no more has an encounter with Christ and remain the same. I'm not expecting you to remain the same. I'm not expecting you to walk home the same. I want that transformation that will uplift you, that will connect you, that will favor you, that will prove His presence in your life from today. I want that transformation that will guide the Spirit of God to your home, that from today your home will be a home of peace. Thank you, Jesus. Father, I thank you and I lift your name high. Eternal confidence, this moment is great and glorious. You have taken glory because I've spoken your word, not as I desire, but as you desire. I pray, Lord, that you prepare every heart that listen to my voice. Let, oh God, this heart that receive this word bear the fruits that will demonstrate and prove this word in their life. The fruits that will demonstrate Christianity in their life. The fruit that will demonstrate the Spirit of God in their life. The fruit that will prove that indeed these are the children of God who are fully submitted unto Almighty God. But so shall it be. And that means, my Lord and my God, that from today, let their home see peace. Let their life see peace. Let everybody see peace also. Let healing take place in their life. Let deliverance take place also. In the mighty name of Jesus. Let there be open door in their life. Open door in your life. Open door in your life. In the name of Jesus. In your going out, let there be blessing. When you're coming in, let blessing escort you from. When you're sitting down, let blessing surround you. So shall it be. So shall it be. So shall it be.
struggle. The peace of the Lord will do it for you. The peace of the Lord will pull down a miracle. The peace of the Lord will surprise you. The peace of the Lord will favor you. The peace of the Lord will connect you. The Bible says when one is at peace with God, his enemies will favor him. I don't know where you walk, but from today the peace of the Lord is all over you. The enemies in the office will start favoring you. I need a crazy one here. That place you do your business, because today you're going home with the peace of the Lord. The peace of the Lord will cause the enemies around you to be your friend, to be a blessing. And the peace of the Lord will return all the customers that walked away. And new ones be established and made. In the name of Jesus. The peace of the Lord will increase your sales. And your profit will increase the margin. I need a crazy one here. In the name of Jesus. I know you have a career. I know you are a technical person. I know you have the work, you do your hard work. The peace of the Lord that is going home with you today will boost your career. We take you to places with your career. Whatever you touch will turn gold. Every work you do, someone will appreciate it. And when they appreciate, they will tell your neighbor. From today, your profile will increase. Your customer base will increase. Your fan base will increase. Your support base will increase. And God will enlarge your cause. And by extension, your profit will increase. Your finances will increase. Your income will increase. If you believe that, Jesus. Hear me. As a career person, your certificate will reach where you don't believe. Someone will call you for it. When you release it, it will take you to heights. It will take you to the highest position. And it will return back with great testimony and honor. It will return back with praise and pride in the Lord. So shall it be. Hey, I see your career moving you to the top. If you know I'm talking to you, shout Jesus. Oh yes. I say I see you moving to the top. I know I have contractors here. Hear me. Wherever you put your paper, serve a living God, they will return back to look for you. They will sign the contract paper. They will disperse the fund for it. In the name of Jesus. That place you're thinking whether to submit your paper, go ahead. I command you in the name of Jesus, go and submit your paper. I know the angels of God will be waiting for you there. And that paper will be honored the moment they arise. And you're coming back here to testify. And I will remind the church of a day like this. God will prove himself. I said, God will prove himself. I said, God will prove himself. Bible tells me that God owns the world and everything in it. All the people that walk and run that place, they are in the hands of God. Under his control. So I'm asking you to go. Honor is waiting for you. I said, honor is waiting for you. I said, honor is waiting for you. If you believe that, shout Jesus. I'm not leaving you without your desires granted. I lift up all your heart desires. Your desires for family, your desires for marriage. Both the bachelors and spinsters, I present you before God. And I say, everyone that said you will not marry, if that person is married, he will lose his own marriage. I did not hear you. Nobody has the right to stop you. Because this is an institution God established. God will locate your bone on the bone. He will connect you with the flesh of your flesh. Shout it as if you believe it. In the name of Jesus. Someone said you will not have your children. God said children are heritage. Someone will not deny you your heritage from God. Until that voice that lifted against you, I command them to close up in the name of Jesus. Unto that hand and finger that is pointing to your womb, I command them to dry up in the name of Jesus. As many kingdoms that are risen against you and the fruit of the womb, I say fire consume them. I say, But if his own is saying he doesn't want, because he's the work of God and word of God, he must say it. I did not hear you. If he please God, the day he will come, he will either be blind or dumb, or even do both of them. I did not hear someone. But the work of God must be made manifest. It must be made manifest. The Bible said, "Gate of hell will not stop the church. Death of hell will not stop you, because you are the body of Christ. You are the church of Christ. You are the work of Christ. You are the handwork of Christ. No kingdom will stop you, because every other kingdom is under the feet of our kingdom. After all, my Jesus defeated them in the world. The Bible says he collected the key authority from Satan. So authority is in his hand now. Even to open your womb and plant the seed, the baby. The authority is in his hand. Even to bring out the baby, the authority is in his hand. To lift you up, to bless you, to promote you and connect you. That authority is in his hand. Today, that authority is transferred to you. Hear your desire, you will receive it.